Right, so tonight on Single Man's Dinner, I'm going to do a very quick dinner because it's about 10 o'clock at night, finished work late. So, this is going to be onions, do a little bit of a chips, and then we're going to bake it all off. Back in a minute. Right, so on Single Man's Dinner, 2 potatoes sliced up like chips. Let's add the onions and the garlic to the pan, get them frying off, then we'll add the chips and then we'll fry the chicken off a little bit. Once I've diced it up, then we'll put it in the oven. Back in a sec. Onions and garlic are now in the frying pan. We're going to give this about 2 minutes before we add the potatoes, and then we'll start working from there. Right, the onions are now sweated down a little bit. Okay, what they absolutely say, fantastic. So now let's get these in there. Get my little chunky chips in there. Very hard doing this one-handed, but also turn the heat up on them a little bit. Could have deep fried the actual potato, but I didn't want to do that. Normally I do this recipe with sardines. I do have sardines, but I actually defrosted the chicken, so need to use the chicken up. Let's get this fried off first. Back in a minute. Right, while that's cooking up, we only want colour, we don't want to cook it. We're going to come back here and we're going to get some lard. Nice bit of lard in there. Now, when we put the the onions down, then the chicken, then the potatoes, we're going to have a really nice quick dinner. Back in a sec. Right, so now the onions are actually in the base. As you can see, they're nicely fried off. There is lard at the bottom, that is actually melting heat from the onions. The garlics are in there. Now, fry off the chicken. We just want to get a bit of colour on the chicken, not too much. Chicken goes in. Then we're going to add our little sauce to it. And then we'll add the potatoes to it afterwards. Right, the next part is bit of chicken stock cube. I've sat down, I've had half a pint, so this is how easy this is. Now we got our chicken, start laying it in on top of the onions. Okay, as you can see, get it in there. So I've had half a pint to a pint. While this has all been cooking, dicing the onion up, I don't know what that took, about 2 minutes. Heating the pan up a couple of minutes. So now the onions are in there. Now I normally do this slightly different because I like to use fish. But like I said at the beginning, I had chicken, so I needed to needed to cook the chicken. I don't understand why that baby quail's actually quarrelling over there, because it's got everything it needs. Right, so now hold on, I need to get these onions out of there. Let me get these on the top, 1 second. Right, that's all in there now. I haven't got no white wine, so I'm going to add a tiny bit of water. Don't need a lot. Tiny bit of water in there. Sprinkle the top with paprika. Now we're going to let this cook on in the oven for about 20 minutes on gas mark 7. So now I'm going to have at least another beer, come back, and this will be fully cooked. See you in a minute. There you go, a very easy dinner, very quick to make. Leave in the oven, have a few fags, have a beer, and that's what you end up with.